Hello guys, I'm back. Call me Sam Martins, musical touch teacher, and I'm back now to discuss about composing rhythm adhering to their factors. You know, previously I talked about factors to consider when adhering to when composing rhythms, for example, time signature, symmetry. We talked about use of rest, repetition of notes, variation of notes, among others. So we want to see where these factors are adhering. Then also we talked about composing rhythm in monotone, which means we repeated some notes. Yeah, but now when we are composing this one, it's different, slightly different from composing using monotone. Okay, why? Because this one we are going to consider these factors of rhythm. And when we come to the time signature, it will remain. We're going to talk about simple time signature. And remember, we said simple time signature means time signature which the lower number is divisible by 2. And examples of these time signatures that we use, we had 2/4, we had 3/4. And we had 4/4 time signature. 4/4 time signatures, they are simple time signatures because this lower number is divisible by 2. And when we come to this time signature and composing of rhythm, we said we are going to use some notes. And remember the notes that we use, sorry, this one, it's oval shape. We use the semi-brief notes, dotted minim, we had a minim, we had a crochet, and we had a quiver. Because if you don't know these notes, you cannot compose a time signature. So if you want to compose your rhythms, you must know these notes. And I've said this is and their value. This one is a semi-brief, the value is 4 beats, this one 3 beats, this one 2 beats, and this one is 1 beat. This one is a half a beat, sorry, and this one is a quarter a beat. If you want to compose your rhythms, make sure you know this. Just free advice. And 2/4 time signature, 3/4 time signature, 4/4 time signature, we say these ones are simple time signature. So let's start with these 2/4 time signatures. Let me use a different pen. We have 2/4 time signatures. But now we are adhering to the factors of rhythm. So 2/4 means 2 beats per bar. 2 beats per bar. And if we are adhering to the factors, we can come and decide we start with this one, which is minim. A minim is 2 beats, so that bar is full. When we come to the next bar, let's now, because we are varying the notes. Remember variation of beats? Yes, variation of beats. So we vary the beats. We can have 1 crochet. We have 1 crochet, and we can have two quavers, like that. We can do mathematics. 1 plus a half plus a half, you get, this is 1. 1 plus 1, you get 2. So that bar is balanced, okay? Where we have this one and 2 crochets. Then the next one, we can decide to have 4 what? Let me have 4 quavers. 4 quavers, that one is balanced. It is a half plus a half plus a half plus a half. That is 2 balanced. Then the last one, because of repetition of notes, we can repeat which one. Let's repeat this bar. We say this one and this one. Remember, repetition of notes and variation of notes, they are also factors to consider. That's why I have repeated this. So this is 1 plus 1, 1 plus a half, that is 2. These ones are balanced. So this one is balanced, and we are varying the notes. We are using variation of the notes among others. Then after that, I can have another example of 2/4 time signature. I will still start with this one, making it the main beat. Then I'll use the rest of a crochet. The rest of a crochet can be like this, which is 1 beat. Then with a crochet itself, which is also 1, to get 2. Then let me have 2 crochets here, 2 crochets. Then we can have semi-quiver and a crochet, semi-quiver and a crochet. If we do our mathematics, this is 2. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 1, again you get 2. A half plus a half plus 1, you get 2. So this beat is balanced already, okay? That is adhering to the factors. And you can also do more and more mathematics. It's all about mathematics. You can also use the quavers, the semi-quavers, quavers, as long as you're not surpassing 2. So the bar should not exceed 2 beats. You make sure the last beat is adding up to 2. Let me come to the next one. Next example. That is when we are adhering to the factors of the notes. The next example, the next time signature, we are going to have 3/4 time signature. You know what happens with 3/4 time signature? The number you consider is the upper number. So 3 means 3 beats per bar. The highest beat in that bar will be 3, but this one is the main beat, okay? So let's have the main beat, which is the highest beat, which is 3. Then which mathematics? Let me take 2 plus 1, you get 3. So it is this one, that's this one. Like that. Then let me have the rest of a dotted minim. The rest of a dotted minim. the rest of adopted meaning will look like this. This one was too big. Yes. So the rest, then adult. That one will be the rest of adopted meaning. Then the next one, you can have this one, and two projects. Let's do mathematics. This one is 3. This one I believe we needed 3. Sorry, just we need 3 of them, not 2. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, get 3. This one is 3. This one is a half plus a half, 1 1 1. That is 3. They are balanced. 3 bits per bar. So you make sure that they are having 3 bits per bar and all the bars across. Okay. Let's have another example. 3 4 time signature, where we can get the rest. No, we cannot start with the rest because we are singing. Let me just use crochet and a meaning. Then let me have this one, which is the rest of a crochet and also a meaning that is balanced. Then we can have 1 2, then this one. Mathematics will come right off. Then we finish with adopted meaning. Let's do the mathematics. 2 plus 1, we get 3. 1 plus 2, we get 3 still. 1 plus 1 plus a half, we get 3. Then this one itself is 3. Balanced. 3 4 time signatures adhering to the factors. Why are we using rests? Because we say use of rests is also a factor to consider when composing the time signature and the rhythms. Not just the time signature, but the rhythms in music. Music also needs some rests. Then we have now the last one is 4 4 time signature, which is this one. 4 4 time signature. 4 4 time signature, we consider 4 beats per bar, and the highest beat is a semi-brief, so we start with a semi-brief. Let's have a dotted meaning and a crochet like that. Then let's have 2 plus 2. Then which rest? Let me have the rest. The rest of a meaning. The rest of a meaning. The rest of a meaning. And some 2 notes. Then 1 note. Alright, let's do a mathematics. This is 4. 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus a half, that is 3 plus 1. You get 4. Balanced. 4 beats per bar. We have our rest there. Let's have the last example where we have 4 beats. This one we just we can also start by using maybe a dotted and then 2 quavers. Then we come to, let me this time use at least some semi-quavers. This is now a quarter plus a quarter. Let me give it a half, which is a semi-quaver now. Semi-quaver, which is a half. That is now 2, and we have this. Then after that, we can have a rest. Which rest can we use? Let's use a dotted. Let's use now the rest of our semi-brief, and we are good to go. Always say this one is like inverted crown. The rest of our semi-brief is like inverted crown. Then we finish. So when we do our mathematics, 3 plus a half, that is 1, so you get 4. A quarter plus a quarter, a half plus a half, 1 plus 2, you get 1. A quarter plus a quarter, yeah, that is now the importance of confirming. You see, a quarter plus a quarter, you get a half plus a half, 1 plus 2, that is 3. Have we balanced this bar? No. So what does that mean? Compose another beat. To make it now full, we give it a crochet. So plus 1, you will get 4. That one is balanced. And this is the rest of our semi-brief. It's also 4 beats. So just to conclude, the rest of each note is equal to the value. So if the semi-brief is 4, its rest is also 4. Dotted meaning 3, the rest is 3. Like that. If this one is a quarter, the rest will be a quarter. So the lesson has been about composing rhythms adhering to their factors, and we say these factors include use of rests, variation of notes, repetition of notes, symmetry, among others. That has been an awesome lesson. If you have the question, you can ask the question in the comment section. And I want to give you this challenge. At least comment one factor that is used in composing rhythm in the comment section. Comment one factor that is used in composing rhythms. Remember, I have been your musical touch teacher, Sam Martins, and we see each other during the next lesson when we see. Thank you for watching this lesson. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and invite them to be among this big family that we are growing very fast. Soon we are going to celebrate 1K subscription. See you next time. Thank you.